Hello everybody, hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am Thlologelo Promise Rampa and this is Relocate to Australia with Promise. I am back, guys. I'm back. I've been gone for a while, I think about six or something like that weeks. It's been so hectic. 3 weeks I was not at home. The other weeks have been so hectic. Sometimes when you're chasing dreams and you've got things to do, it's so difficult, but I am back in business. Thank you so much to my new subscribers, guys. I see you. Even this whole time when I was not uploading anything, I had people still commenting and people still subscribing. So I was like, you know what? I really need to go back there to those people because they do want to see my content. So yeah, I am back, guys. And thank you so much to everyone that has been commenting on these videos. Well, not everybody. Some people are being mean, but it's fine. People will meet you where they've met themselves. So I don't have a problem with that. I do engage with everyone, even if it's a negative comment or a positive comment. I always do engage. Sometimes with the negative comments, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to allow you to drag me where you are. You're not sitting in... You know what? When people are mad and sad and angry, they want to drag you there because that space is so lonely. Like hurt and sadness. It likes company. So people will then say all these things to you to drag you to that space that they are at. Not me. I've been to the pits in life. There's no one who's gonna drag me back there. I've gotten out and I'm good when I'm out. So thank you so much though for your comments. Some people then come back to delete them. Please keep them because I need people to see them. But anyway, thank you so much for the interaction, guys. It really means a lot to me. So what I basically just want to do today, I just want to tell you guys that I'm back. I don't have anything serious or important. So if you don't like listening to me, I just do suggest that you just wait for the next video. So with this one, I'm just here to say to you guys, I am back. I'm so glad and pleased to be back. I know you missed me. How? I also missed you. I missed you. Not all of you, some of you, but I missed you. I needed the break a bit from the channel so that I can focus on other stuff. But with that being half sorted, I am back now. And I also want to give special thanks to the people that would be DMing me and saying, "Yo, I promise, you have not uploaded a video this week. Where are you?" And I'm like, hey, I just want to be like, I need, but then I can't. So they're actually the people that dragged me back here. They're like, we will not allow you to leave this thing. Come back. They are legit like, we will not allow you, promise, to leave this thing. We need this information, so please come back. Yo, there are some who were even asking me like, SSC, it's Sunday, it's Monday. This is the time here in South Africa. Where are you? I'm like, hi guys, I'll upload. So my plan was to do the town profiling for Bundaberg because we went there months ago, and I've been saying, okay, fine, I will do it. So I half edited it. I needed to do like the voices and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I will do it. But yeah, I'm very happy with the channel. Like, I'm really happy with the channel. It has been growing. The numbers have been so good, and for me, it's not really about the numbers. But I feel like, you just feel like what you're doing is important when you start seeing people coming and having interactions with you. Sometimes, guys, sometimes I get emails where people like send me these long stories about how they had gotten jobs and had gotten visas because of then there's COVID. The job fell through and those kind of stuff happened, and I'm like, oh, my heart just broke. I'm like, but you know what, in life we're always going to be tested, and things will be difficult at that point in time. And I always say that it's either God or your ancestors communicating something to you. You should be so centered and find out what is it that God is trying to say, what is it that your ancestors are trying to say, and where are they trying to lead you. And sometimes this might just be a test in because more life in you have to be tested, and no one wants it. But when it is your time, you have to accept it as your time. Trust me, we've all had those days where you feel like, you know what, I'm stuck, I'm not going anywhere, I've done all that I needed to do, and this thing has failed. Trust me, do not you ever give up. Look at me now, I'm back on YouTube. It's been the roughest. There've been days where I was crying. I was crying, and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot do this because of all the other projects that I've been doing. But I just said to myself, you know what, promise, you're going to pick yourself up and you're going to do this again. And that's what I'm going to say to you guys as well. Even if you come back with whatever kind of feedback or whatever happens that stands in your way of you relocating, don't take that as if the world hates you or it's the end of the day. No, there is something that's being communicated to you, and that's where you're being tested. So now you should Jim, you must be strong. You must be strong. And you must make sure. And sometimes people tell you to be strong and you're feeling like, you know what, I don't want to be strong right now. It's okay to not be strong, but don't be not strong for too long. Just give yourself one day where you cry, do whatever that you need to do, and then you get on with life, okay? So there've been some other people that have said to me, well, there's this one girl. We've been in communication since last year. It was way before I even started this channel. So she told me that she's going to be going to UK. And I was like, oh, that is so good. Because as I've explained previously in my channel, sometimes it's easier going to other countries because Australia is so strict with immigration. But I do understand why. Like, they really want the best. They really... But it's true. They want the best. So when you come here and you get to experience the life here in Australia, you do realize, yeah, nah, creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. I'm joking. I'm joking. Doesn't mean other places they don't want the best. Hey. All I'm just saying is it is very difficult to get into Australia for many reasons. But Australia is not the only destination, as I've always said. So if your ancestors and your God and whoever you're communicating with is telling you to go elsewhere, it is okay to explore this avenue. And if it is not it, you explore other avenues and you move on with life. And if this is the one that you want to fight for it. Fight for it. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, I have been on the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is stressing me. You know why? I did not think people were going to be interested in it. I thought I was going to just have like 5 people. And then people came and I'm like, shh, Jesus. So now it's like, okay, I have to make sure that people are safe in those groups. You have to have like group rules and all those kind of things. And I need to make sure that the people that are there are going to benefit from being in those groups and they're not going to cause harm to any other person. So in trying to make that, I'm trying to kind of like get to know the people better. So it's something I'm still working on to make sure that we do get people who are really going to benefit from this. And it's not just people who are taking up space from other people who could be benefiting from this, because as I said, it is my time and I do understand and respect your time as well. So I want it to be something that's going to be fruitful. So it is still happening. But yeah, I've been having a lot of people coming and wanting to be part of the group. So I was like, okay, fine. I just need to make sure that I've got safe people in those groups and I've got ways of managing conflict should it arise, because when people have gathered. But yeah, it is still going to happen. So that's the good news about it. And this channel is still going on. What I want to do before I start the permanent residency visa conversation, I want to do more of like a lifestyle type of thing. So there's a lot of town profiling that are going to come, obviously, because I've been telling you, I've been traveling around. Nothing fancy. And then I'm also going to be talking about settling here, like renting, how the rental business here, thing. Yes, how people rent and all of that, what's required. I'll also be looking at, food here, how much, where do you buy it, all those kind of things, and how to settle and how to find jobs, how to do like your body beating these things. Skype interviews, how to find jobs, how to navigate all those channels. I'm also going to be having a bit of like story times. I explain how we left South Africa to come here, what our experiences were. So I'm going to be having a bit of that before we go to the permanent residency visa, because that's the last visa that we got. And then hopefully one day maybe we might do like other stuff. So yes, guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for still keeping in communication with me. Thank you for always reminding me that this is important. Sometimes you do need those people who are going to remind you why you started something to begin with. So thank you so much. It really does keep me accountable, because I feel like every time I get messages from people saying, you win. Even though sometimes you're like, enjoy your life, life. I want to eat my life. I remember that there is somebody out there that needs this information because it is so difficult for them to get out of the situation that they're in. So for me, it's more than just me being on YouTube playing games and laughing. I feel like it's more of like there's somebody out there, even if it's just one person, that needed to hear that there's a South African girl that has left the village of Siyabuswa, Khobokwani Matapa Ankwalech, and has gone to Australia and is doing great. So that's why I am here, guys. It is possible. There's life out there. Do not be stuck where you are. If where you are is not making you flourish, it's not making you feel good, it's not giving you the smiles that you want, it's not giving you the challenges that you want, it's not giving you the life that you want, there is a life out there. It's just the aeroplane away. If it does not crash into the ocean. Hope it doesn't. You've only got this one life. You've only got this one life. There is no do-over. There is no I pause, we'll come back later. There's no die, come back. I don't think it works like that. We don't know, but it might, but we don't know. But at this point in time, we've only got this one life. And we don't know when is D-Day, when we are going. So for as long as we are here in this world, in this earth, breathing, watching me, seeing this, you know what? It is possible. You've been given a chance. You've been given another day. So make the most of it. Make the most of it. So we are back in business. We are back in business. It's still COVID time, guys. It's been so hectic also this side with COVID. Well, it's not really that bad. But, hey, Abelungu, they like precaution. So I think there was like an outbreak in Brisbane. I think about 10 people tested positive. Like, hey, everybody wear masks. I'm like, it's just 10 people. Okay, I'm joking. It's 10 people. Let's be serious. It's 10 people. I think it was 10 people. I'm not too sure. I think it was 10. But it was not a big number. But anyway, COVID is COVID. This is dangerous. So we had to wear masks. We're here also in Harvey Baby because we're very close to Brisbane. But yeah, because of COVID, with immigration, what that means is that borders are still closed. Even South Africa, South Africa, they don't even want to hear it. It's closed for South Africans. They're like, yay. Those people have a strain. Okay, so it's still closed, but there have been talks that if people get vaccinated, then maybe they could be allowed in. But hey, this vaccination thing as well, you don't know how it goes because here now media has been saying that there are people with black clots. I really don't watch the news because it's too negative. But yeah, it don't look good. For me, I feel like in any adverse situation, even if you're facing adversity and you know what, life is just, I've learned adversity dictionary. Yes, so I'm gonna use it. So yes, even if you're facing challenges in J, just make sure that you do still continue with your dreams. And if it is a dream that you believe in, you don't need to have somebody validate it for you. Just validate it enough for yourself. And as I said, sometimes you've been given time for you to either realize what is really going on in your life and the shift that you need to make. And you've also been given time for you to then do your research about relocating, gather your paperwork, do whatever that needs to be done. And when the borders open or whatever opens and immigration opens, you're first in line. Because when they come and say, hey, Joe, we need people who are like this. We need people with this kind of skill. You're like, I got a skill assessment. I've got this. First in line. And I remember I was saying this to my husband just this morning. I was like, sometimes people think life is about being lucky. And I remember hearing Oprah Winfrey saying, sometimes it's not luck. It's just opportunity meeting preparation. So you need to be prepared so that when this opportunity comes, grab. So just be on preparation mode. Even if in J you feel like I'm just preparing for this and I don't know what this is, but it is better for that opportunity to come and you're prepared than for that opportunity to come and when you're still saying, hey, wait for me. They don't have time to wait for nobody. Life is life. So make sure that you're prepared. Gather your paperwork, do all that needs to be done, and be informed. And that's why we've got this channel. Be informed. And then when the borders open and everybody now ready to get people into the country and immigration is rolling again, then you are ready. So yep, We are back in business. We are doing this. And if you do have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. You can connect with me on any of my social media platforms. I do try to respond as quick as I can. And yes, the WhatsApp group is still going on. I don't know if I should even open invites to others. Just wait a bit. Let me deal with the group that I've got now. There's too many. So let me just start with them, and then I'll open it up for you guys so that we can then have those conversations, and we'll try and support each other as much as we can, so that, you know, even when you come this side, you know, you've got a community of people who will be ready to welcome you. So yes, it is Relocate to Australia with your beautiful girl, Promise. I am Thlologelo. Thlologelo Promise Rampa. So yes, I am trying to say goodbye. So goodbye, guys. I will see you next week. The last time I said I'll see you next week, I came back after 6 weeks. But I'll be back next week. So yes, I will be back next week with my town profiling, the much awaited town profiling of Bundaberg. So yes, I will see you guys next week. Take care and goodbye.